Welcome back, students. So today we are going to discuss a bit more about natural language processing. So how natural language processing is used, what are applications, how the physics are working and so on in a little bit of details. So here we see the examples of natural language processing, like when you start typing any query on your Google, it is trying to finish up your query. It is trying to understand what you are doing using natural and language processing. Similarly, when you try to translate any statement from one language to another, it is using natural language processing. When you are giving command to Alexa or any other assistant, then or your games, what it is doing is it is using natural language processing. So this is what we are going to discuss today in NLP. This is what we had already discussed. What is NLP? A field of computer science, artificial intelligence, and computational linguistics to get computers to perform useful tasks involving human language, human machine communication, improving human communication, machine translation, extracting information from text. So what is NLP? Why NLP is so interesting? Because language involves many human activities: reading, writing, speaking, listening. Voice can be used as a user interface in most of the application. Now that is possible just because of NLP. Because see, yes, for example, if you are having smart TV at your home, you are using the remote control, and then using the voice command, you are changing the channels, you are opening the application. How that is possible? Because you are giving command, that command is interpreted by your machine, right? That is using NLP. So NLP has many applications which we are going to discuss, but problem is human language is very ambiguous. For example, if there is a statement like I made her duck, it has many meanings. I cooked waterfall for her, I cooked waterfall belong to her, I created the plastic duck she owns, I caused her to quickly lower her head by body, or I waved my magic wand and turned her into undifferentiable waterfall. So that is that they are different meanings of the same statement. See, when we use computer language, then every statement has its own specific meaning. But when we are using human language, then ambiguity will come into the picture by and large. I shot an elephant in my pajamas. See, now see, this statement itself has two different interpretations. If you see by syntax tree over here, then as we can say, statement can be divided into noun and verb. And verb will be once again divided into pronoun, noun, and so on. So these are two different interpretation of the same statement, as you can observe over here. So why is NLP hard? Natural languages are higher and ambiguous at all levels: lexical, syntactic, semantic, and discourse. Natural languages are fuzzy. Natural language involves reasoning about the world. Now, this is brief history of NLP, which we are not going to discuss. We have already discussed, but this is very interesting. This is what we are going to discuss: fundamental task in NLP. So, in last lecture, we had discussed about phases of NLP, 5 phases of NLP. Today, we are going to discuss task of NLP, which task NLP requires. So, the first task is word segmentation. In some languages, there are no space between words, or a word may contain smaller syllables. Okay, as we can see in the example, in such languages, word segmentation is the first step of NLP systems. A possible solution is maximum matching. Start by pointing at the beginning of the string, then choose the longest word in the dictionary that matches the input at the correct position. As we can see over here, the longest word that we get over here is netband. Is a word in dictionary, but this is not. So maximum matching is the process by which what we are doing is we are using the dictionary and trying to find out the longest word from the dictionary that matches in our statement. The dependency between words in the same sentence is not exploited over here. So most successful word segmentation tools are based on machine learning techniques. Word segmentation tools obtained high accuracy, 97% accuracy on the test data. Second task is pause tagging. Each word in the sentence can be classified into classes such as verb, adjective, noun. See, when we talk about English language, it has its own grammar, and that grammar must be followed. So here also what we are going to do is each and every word should be assigned to specific category, whether it is noun, whether it is verb, whether it is pronoun, adjective, and so on. So post tagging is the process of tagging words in a sentence to particular part of speech based on its definition, its context in the sentence. Sequence labeling. Many NLP problems can be viewed as sequence labeling. Each token in a sequence is assigned a label. Labels of tokens are dependent on the labels of other tokens in the sequence, particularly their neighbors. For example, John saw and decided to take it to the table. So see here, the below what you can observe over here are the labels which have been identified by post tagging, what it means, and then we have specified the sequence labeling. Sequence labeling as classification. Classify each token independently. Use the features information about the surrounding token by sliding window. So John saw, it is classified as NNP. Okay. Probabilistic sequence models. Model probabilities of pairs from annotated data set. Exploit dependency between tokens. Typical sequence models which we can use are hidden Markov models, conditional random filters. So what we discussed, fundamental task in NLP, we have discussed our word segmentation, divide the sentence into words, and part of speech tagging means identify that word, what that actually means by the language structure. Now what we are going to discuss is syntactic analysis and then semantic analysis. What is syntactic analysis? The task of recognizing a sentence and assigning a syntactic structure to it. My dog also likes eating sausage. So this is a statement. So what my means, what dog means, what also means, likes means, that should be as per the English statement. As you can observe over here, this is the structure of the statement it is showing. So a sentence is subdivided over here like NP, ADVP, VP, and then full stop. So what NP means over here, PRP and NN, where PRP is going to be my and NN means noun is going to be dog. So that way the entire sentence has been structured over here. An important task in NLP with many application is syntax analysis. Intermediate stage of representation for semantic analysis plays an important role in applications like question answering and information extraction. What books were written by British women authors before 1800? For example, we have to answer. A challenging task in NLP. Ambiguity problem. One sentence may have many possible parse trees, many possible meanings. So Vietnam language processing still lacks accurate syntax processing. Accuracy is between 78-84. English language processing is far more accurate than that. Approaches to syntax analysis, once again, like we have discussed earlier, it is similar to compiler design, and the syntax analysis may be viewed as top-down parsing, bottom-up parsing, dynamic programming methods, CYK algorithm, early algorithm, chart parsing, probabilistic context-free grammars, where we assign probabilities for derivation. Fundamental tasks in NLP, the last one is semantic analysis. So two levels, lexical and semantics, representing meaning of the words, word sense disambiguation from the word bank. Compositional semantics, how words combine to form a larger meaning. So words are also going to have its own meaning, and when words taken together, they also are going to have a specific meaning. So meaning representations, first order predicate calculus. I only have $5 and I don't have a lot of time. So have and not have. We can see over here how it is meaning associated. Syntax driven semantic analysis. So as per the syntax also, the meaning of the statement is going to be derived. There will be a syntax tree, and each and every structure of syntax tree will be assigned a specific meaning. That is syntax driven semantic analysis. So that is what we have discussed. Now we are going to discuss some NLP applications: information retrieval, extraction, question answering, text summarization, machine translation. These are major applications of NLP, information retrieval. Like we have discussed earlier, when you are going to ask any question to Google, you are retrieving information, and basically what you are using is natural language processing. Okay, so how IR is going, information retrieval will take place. from whatever database it has, a query will be generated, query will be processed, it will search, and based on the data available, it will rank the document and it will retrieve the answer. Information extraction, to extract from unstructured text information which pre-specified or predefined in the templates. Example, use template to extract information about the destination of an individual goes. President Obama went to Hanoi yesterday. Question answering, a system that automatically returns answer for a user's question by retrieving information from a collected document. A document is available. If the question is raised, then system is going to read the document and generate the answer. Who did invent an internet? If the document has this answer, it will be reverting you answer. So question answer system requires more complicated semantic analysis because it has to understand the meaning of question properly. Factoid question answering, who, what, where, when. Answers are often only the phrases, not the detailed answers. Non-factoid answering, definition question, how, why question. Answer may span multiple sentences. Now this kind of answering, question answering is going to be more difficult than the previous one. So how question processing is going to happen? Question will be raised, question analysis, question classification, reformulation. Then there will be a documentation which has information. So information retrieval, paragraph filtering, paragraph ordering, then answering processing, answer identification, extraction, validation, and then answer will be provided. The next is text summarization. Text summarization is the process of distilling the most important information from a text to produce an abridged version of a particular task or user. Useful in the era of information explosion. Categories of a text summarization: single document, multi-document summarization, extractive, abstract summarization, query focused text summarization. So this is the example of text summarization. Machine translation, the use of computer to automatic sum of all the process of translation one language to the other one. Fully automatic machine translation is one of the most challenging and hot topic in NLP. Example, Google Translation. If you will be taking a paragraph and converting into Hindi or let us say Chinese or Japanese, what you are doing is machine translation. So approaches in machine translation, you have rule-based methods and statistical methods. In rule-based methods, you are going to have transfer-based method, uh, interlinguistic methods, dictionary-based methods. In statistical methods, example-based method, hybrid methods. So this is how it is working. So this is some background how NLP can be learned, but that is all about what you should be knowing about NLP. And as we have discussed earlier in GTU, the main question which they have asked about NLP is the phases of NLP and applications of NLP, which we have covered in these two lectures. So please refer to that properly. The textbook has also explained it very clearly with examples. So if it is asked in theory, you have to state example compulsorily for explaining each and every phases in detail. That's all. If you have any query or doubt, you can ask by whatever mode you are comfortable with. Please stay healthy and happy and do refer to the past question papers. And if you get any question or doubt, then please ask by whatever mode you are comfortable with. Thank you.